If you have grown tired of seeing me review action figures, yes, this 41-year-old man who keeps buying these action figures and opening them and reviewing them because it kind of justifies me buying them, you're probably not going to like a lot of the videos that are going to be popping up here lately, but we've got WWE Superstars, Walmart exclusive, Mr. Perfect. Here's the cartoon thing. Very LJN-like in the packaging, but looks like an AWA Remco figure, which is kind of funny because Mr. Perfect actually had an AWA Remco figure as his real name, Kurt Hennig. You'll look on the back here. This is Series 6. We've already got the Series 6. In the set, we got Bam Bam Bigelow, Mr. Perfect, Roddy Piper, and Hogan. Piper and Hogan, I think, are holdbacks from the previous line for some reason. I don't know if somebody got pulled or what exactly happened there, but, that is what there is. Nobody beats Mr. Perfect. Nobody. With that being said, you can see from the pack that old Kurt's got his smug look, his classic Intercontinental belt. He's got his boots. He's got his singlet that is a cloth good. And we will free him from this prison and we will get back to the review. I was ready to go ahead and hate a little bit on this figure because when I was starting to open it up, I was like, where is Mr. Perfect's towel? And there it is. It's a little soft, good towel. Was it a little baggie that has the extra hands? We don't really have to go over the hands because the hands are what they are. This is what we really want here. So the towel is a great touch to it. The classic Intercontinental title is a great touch to it. A little short story here for y'all. I never had an official Mr. Perfect action figure. I had the WCW Kurt Hennig original San Francisco Toys figure when I was a kid. And of course I called it Mr. Perfect because why wouldn't I? But I never officially had like the Hasbro or any of the other Mr. Perfects, which I don't think there's a lot of Mr. Perfects, but I didn't have the Hasbro Mr. Perfect, which was like the greatest one. Have been unable to get a Mattel Mr. Perfect, a regular series one like the Elite or a Basic, but I do have Mr. Perfect here in his classic Superstars mode here, or look, or whatever you want to call it. You know how these things bend and these move, but they got the Mr. P on the boots. We've got the little black thing on the back of the singlet. And we know that she's ripped because all these are ripped. And since we pretty well know what it looks like and what to expect with these. But I do believe when you take off his singlet, we kind of have the early WWF Kurt Hennig tights, like the late AWA tights. But not enough to justify not, having the singlet on. But we'll take it off just for video purposes. I don't think there's enough going on here to justify buying a second Mr. Perfect and displaying it like this, unless you're just like, a completist or got OCD that's worse than mine, or you find him really cheap, which this has been kind of a harder figure to find. Actually, it's only the second time I've seen him out anywhere. But he does have his old AWA Kurt Hennig tights on, the old AWA or early WWF look, but look how jacked like all these guys are. I know that's like the whole Remco style thing, but like these things, everybody's jacked. So it almost looks like a Lex Luger from afar there, which you could easily do a Luger like that if they wanted to. Nonetheless, we'll put a singlet back on, and we'll put some little video here of just showing what he looks like. But I will conclude that this is a very good figure. I'm a fan of it. Big fan of Mr. Perfect, and I'm starting to get more and more of these Superstars figures. I didn't think I was going to do it, but I may just keep on going with it.